Alright, we're gonna get moving as soon as the Warlock and the Elemental Shaman get to us. Um, yeah, I guess we'll just clear through the right side. There's no reason not to.
Getting the Colossus this go around.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, Shadow or Death got me killed on the first book. I hate this game.
I mean, I guess in a roundabout way, it kind of did.
Yeah, let's get summons on the fillers and get them buffed up. Mage table once Kyle's gets here.
Gloria, can you hit me to the south, please?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why Pally Power is defaulting to short duration south, but oh well.
Summoning.
I've never seen Summon Ink before. It'd probably go well on paper.
Is that an attempt at a joke?
Oh, it was a joke.
Oh no, I only have 11 days in the Midsummer Passage.
Alice, can you drop a table, please? Oh, there it is. Just kidding. I found it.
Like sitting on it. Bad manners. My mama always told me you don't sit on the table.
For curses, let's do RPG elements and on rec.
All right. Here we
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunters, please don't use your thing that breaks CC.
I thought every hunter ability was designed to break CC.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try new tanking assignments. Brass, you're on Skull. Tenric, you're still on X. Or you are on X, rather. I'm gonna get these two.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Totem. That's right.
What so many people die to there?
AoE.
Water body.
I
Water
died
bolt.
to a melee swing from something I did not think was next to me.
I mean, Darho killed himself, but the rest of us died too.
No, I didn't kill myself. I got hit by 2 arcane volleys and a water bolt.
Charwolf Death overkill at 1.3. Huh?
Moon is what meleeed me.
Alright, we need to figure out a better way to handle those ads, the CCable ones.
Say Moon was CC'd properly on pull. When CC broke, it ran through the pile and hit somebody before I could pick it up.
Yeah, double arcane volley, water volley.
I mean, to be fair, we're nuking a little slow right now for some reason. That skull should die way faster than it is right now.
Alright, same tanking targets for this. We're going to have to pull these back a little bit. Keep in mind that these do knockback. So yeah, don't stay too close to the edge.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Can we get X out of here, please?
Don't kill Auntie.
Do hope the vortex drop rate stays the same.
Yes, please.
Be real nice.
It's making me rethink my list.
You mean you're gonna put it at the bottom?
I'm not sure how hard these hit, but I gotta imagine it's kind of hard. Same tank targets though. I'll grab the excess.
Or your stump? Ooh. Fancy.
Can that be tranked off or anything?
Yes.
There's one casting a tranquility. Can it be kicked?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I got it.
It can't be interrupted.
I need someone else to trank that.
Alright, those have way too much health to seed that early, it looks like. So we'll nuke Skull and X on those packs, and then once both of them are dead, we'll start AoEing.
Yeah, the Warriors clap.
Is that a thunderclap that they're putting out? Or what magic debuff is that?
Oh no, I just smell it. Yeah.
One more Murloc pet. At 2 more? Yeah. 3 more? How many are in this fucking room?
Too
4,
fucking many.
3? Too fucking many is the correct answer.
Should be 4 in total, right? From the tunnel to the boss area.
Can we please make sure somebody's on that warrior? It fucking wrecks, dude.
Were they dropping threat? Because I had like none, and then boom, he came and killed me.
Yeah,
Possible.
I'm pretty sure there was a threat reset on that guy.
Alright, well, when we get a good pat, if, I don't know.
Comes.
Barely in that room all over again.
Alright, here we go. No mana bars first.
My hill, bitch.
Can someone else get the next drink?
Alright, same thing. Grab a pack.
Clark, I do have Imp Sanctity if you want to do Devo. Oh, never mind, you're not even in the same group. Fuck me.
Yeah. And another one. more to the right. Alright, I can confirm there is a threat drop. It's not a full threat wipe, it's like a wing buffet.
Yeah, you went from like 15k down to like 7k on the warrior in the back.
Get those tranks, boys.
Can only do it every 30 seconds.
Alright, follow... Here, set myself start. Just hug the wall. We're going to the other side of the room. So this is Tidewalker. We're going to be tagging him over here in between these two pillars at the beginning. So this fight's actually relatively simple, as long as everybody does what they're told when they're told to do it. Rast, do you want to get this pat? Is that what you're afraid of?
I think it's
Yeah,
a
check the
justifiable
time.
fear.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to do this again. Oh, these are shatterers. I'm gonna fucking bite it. Rast, when your target dies, come grab these. Alright, so for most of you, Tidewalker is just tank and smack. The raid is going to be in front of me, in between those two pillars there. Tidewalker is going to be a little bit off to the left over here, tanked facing this corner. He will eventually be pulled into that corner, but we'll talk about that. A few things happen. First thing is random people are going to get teleported into watery graves. Those watery graves spawn around where Tidewalker is currently standing. We're going to have... I don't know. Frail. You're going to keep an eye on graved people. Okay?
Alright.
They take like half their health and damage when they go up, and then falling damage when they come down. Most of the time, it's not a big deal, and you do have to be careful about when you heal, but that's a different story. So you keep an eye on them. You should be able to walk over, heal some grave people, walk back to raid, help out with that, etc., etc. Eventually, there will be an earthquake. The earthquake will reduce everybody in the raid to like half-ish health. Don't heal them, please. Don't do that. If you heal the raid, you will gain threat on the murlocs that are about to come in. And if you gain threat on the murlocs that are about to come in, you're going to die. Because there's going to be two big packs of murlocs. I'm going to be tanking both of them. Tenric, you're going to help me out with that by picking up a few if they seem to be on healers or whatever. And we're going to kite those in a circle. I'm going to kite those in a circle because they do way too much fucking damage to actually tank all of them. Which means hunters. I need frost traps down at the feet of the boss. Once I have enough threats on all of those things, I'll call for AoE DPS, and Warlocks, you'll go ham with Seed, and it'll be a good time. Don't do that before I call for it. You'll die instantly. There's nothing anybody can do. So yeah, that's basically the entire fight. At some point, he'll start spawning watery globules. Yeah, that word. And those will start floating toward the raid. That's when Brass, you'll tank him back in that corner, and the raid will come stand right over here in this corner behind the thing. You guys can't see me here. I'm Star. Right over here. This is where the raid will stand. The globules will despawn before they get to you. So, yeah, makes it so you don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, the reason we don't stand there initially is because then the healer that's doing the watery graves can't reach the raid. It's annoying. Any questions? Easy mechanically. Healers, you're going to have a hard time. When the earthquake happens, make sure that we're primarily healing Brass, but also I'm going to end up taking a shit ton of damage from Murlocs. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
We're dropping traps when they spawn.
No, drop traps frequently, just because the earthquakes are random, and yeah, there should be a DBM timer that gives cooldowns for it.
Gorak, for the watery graves, wouldn't it make sense to use a Resto Shaman? Because Chain Heal will be able to bounce between them all for the dot?
From what I've seen, Chain Heal can't bounce between all of them. It can bounce between a couple, though. Yeah, alright, Psycho, never mind. You're on Graves. Frail, you're not.
I will still help out until it looks like I'm overkilling it.
It really is a one-person job.
Alright.
Maybe like 1 heal per person.
Yeah, 1 heal per person will keep them alive if they're full health.
Alright, let's make sure buffs are fully set up. Get your consumes running, yada yada. The boss, Brass, you'll be standing like right here. And the raid will be directly behind the boss, in between the two pillars. Just kind of central. Also, can we get new lockstones?
Do you know the globules? Can you just face tank them instead of actually switching and killing them? It's only 6k damage or so.
No,
top
you
end.
literally just ignore them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
They despawn before they get to anybody. We could even have like one hunter take care of it if it ends up being too close, but yeah.
I just can't remember if they're an AoE explosion or if they only hit the one person.
99.9% sure they're AoE.
Okay.
Can't remember because nobody was ever stupid enough to get hit by them. I'll call for less. I just want to see us go through a few cycles of earthquakes and shit before I do that. Alright, cool. Ori, if you want to empty the breasts, get this part started.
I think Stoozy shot needs a salve.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Thank you.
Raid's over here. Monster. There's the graves.
Yeah, they spawn where you can't chain heal between them. Good call.
Incoming Murlocs.
Don't heal the raid.
That was the earthquake.
Yeah, Darhole, you're gonna have to not vamp something during.
Just the set's gonna heal him.
I'll save Fade for that part.
Yeah, everybody has to be careful. As soon as that earthquake happens, the Murlocs are spawned and on your threat table. It is the most precarious transition, and it happens like 9 times. Alright, die quick, let's do it again.
Where do they come from?
I agree, Psycho, which is why both sides. They come from the doorway to our left, or from where we came, and the other doorway on the other side. I agree, Psycho. Pharrell, you're back on Graves.
Okay. We'll need a backup in case I get bubbled myself.
I don't think they incapacitate.
No, you can still throw renews on everybody as you're flying through the air. It shouldn't kill you anyway, unless you are earthquake health.
Yeah, I got an earthquake right after I got out of bubble. I was at like 5% life, and it's like, don't heal, don't heal.
Yeah. Just wait until we get to the part where the earthquakes happen at the same time as the watery graves, and the prop paladin gets watery graved, and you just wipe. It's a good time.
If your fade's up, you should be all right, because all that heal and aggro spread between that many Murlocs. You should be able to fade it all off.
Kenrick, if you want to focus on doorway, I can get the ones that come from the graves. Might be able to grab more of them more quickly.
I say I did, but no, swipe only 3 targets.
We can also put a frost trap further down the doorway. That way it gives you time to drop a consecrate at the down here and then run the other way before they reach the raid.
Not a bad idea. I don't know. Most strategies recommend 2 prop paladins for this. I've seen people do it with 1, so I want to see if we can do it.
Most videos where you look at one prop paladin is like tier 6 geared, where you can just one consecrate is enough to pull right.
No, I mean I've seen
PTR.
PTR single prop paladins, yeah.
Misdirect explosive traps.
Misdirect volley would be the go-to. Volley doesn't
Probably
consume
not a
charges.
bad idea.
Yeah, it doesn't
Misdirect-
consume.
Misdirect volley?
Yeah, it doesn't consume the charges of the misdirect, but it still generates the threat of volley, which is actually pretty high.
So we should misdirect to the tank and then volley the packs?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this then. Ori, you're going to be MD volleying the pack that comes from this hallway here to Tenric. And Ryzen, you're going to get the one that comes from the boss to me.
Fluffy.
To Glordad, okay. I'm not there yet, so I need to see where you're pointing.
They come
Yeah,
from the
that-
ramp, basically.
That sounds familiar as having the prop pally be the only one healing at that point to get that initial aggro. I think I remember that being a thing.
Alright, from which direction did you say they were coming from?
Yeah, the
Correct.
couple heals that I could throw out did not do shit.
So from straight ahead of us.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Also, quick question, where do you want the frost traps placed when they start running? Just
Under the boss's feet,
under the boss's feet, okay.
because I want to put the Murlocs on the boss for seed things.
Got it.
How much threat did you have on them, right? Did you check?
I didn't see off the top of my head. I wasn't looking at it because I was watching healers and Shadow Priest stuff.
Because they do die relatively quick.
And they've got a decent amount of health.
It's 17k or so.
I guess the question is, can we just turn on them and blow them up right away?
No.
Need Belfie's Warlock with Shadow Fury.
Well, I didn't know the Jersey Shore was in our raid.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. If one of our pug hunters wants to empty the boss to Brass God, that'd be great. Also, Brass, I hate you for renaming yourself. I don't like calling you Brass God. These frost traps, by the way, not close enough to the boss. That one is. Okay, let's start seating.
You're not going to have MD on this one.
Yep. Yeah, I really don't like these frost traps.
I think we might need to run an extra healer or two for this fight.
We still had Murlocs from the previous wave alive when the second one
Well, we
respawned.
also let a Warlock die to Graves.
Yeah, I almost can't be healing anything else to run over and get in position of all of them.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to just heal those.
Can you
Like a
not just
full-time
heal
job.
them on their way back to the raid? Like, you don't have to be far enough away to heal the far ones.
Well, those are the ones that are dying. Like, there's one that spawns on the far side, like in front of his feet where he's standing now. And to run all the way over there before they, like at 3 seconds till Watery Grave, it's still not enough time.
Hunters, just as a clarification here, because I think a lot of seeds just straight missed the Murlocs. I want these frost traps like literally underneath the boss's hitbox. because I need to kite them around the boss himself in order for seeds to have maximum effectiveness. Because I don't want the warlocks seeding the murlocs because that takes too long. I want them seeding the boss and those to pop instantly.
We got reses.
Yeah, that's what I've been having my frost trap just ever so slightly behind the boss itself, so he doesn't pop it. But if you want it directly underneath him, then I can do that.
There shouldn't be any problem in the boss popping it.
Okay.
Like the earthquake will happen, you'll see your health drop, the murlocs spawn, they're running in. You can go drop that frost trap at that point, and by the time the murlocs are there, the boss triggers the trap and it's already active for Gorak.
Yeah.
So we have 4 hunters. Should always be a trap active.
Do you still want us
Drop
to
one
keep-
every 15 seconds.
Do you still want us to MD volley on top of everything then?
Yeah, that's still fine.
Okay.
Worked well the first time.
Sure.
Can I just add something with the boss positioning?
Sure.
If you actually tank him closer to where he is now, like say here, it's a lot easier for the pally to grab both packs, and later on when bubbles come you can move him instead of being in this position already. Because it's not very hard to move him when the bubbles start coming.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, we're gonna move him. Brass, you're literally just gonna stand like right here, and he'll be right there, and the raid will be closer to the graves, and then everything will be great.
Even if you push it up further, because if you have him, I don't want to get too close, but if you have him like near the step here, the healers can all pile on his back.
Darhol?
If you run up the hallway, you'll reset. Oh, he reset anyway, good.
Darhol.
Goodbye, Darhol.
But yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I thought Slade was dead over there, so I was running a reser.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Healers
He was dead over there.
based on the back here more, they are actually in range of the graves people as well.
Okay. Also, I love your accent. You want to join our guild?
I'm Australian, so.
Sorry, I need a
We have
re-res.
one.
Another Twitch.
Another Twitch. It's another Belfie.
Oh. Same thing.
I'm still sad.
I thought Twitch was from Texas.
How can you not tell the difference between an Australian and a British
Still
accent?
sound the same to me.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
goodness.
Fucking
Give
I'm
your head
still
a
sad
shake.
that Primal quit and never actually spoke.
I need a re-res, please. Bugged out. It's easy. If they sound like they have peanut butter stuck to their mouth, they're Australian.
What?
It's Vegemite, actually.
Vegemite.
You get someone on Ant, Frail, and Fangorn. Taking too long. Do me a favor, team. If you're ever, and this goes for progression on live too, if you're ever in res range, don't run back.
I don't think I was. That's why I started running. I was at like the bottom of the ramp.
Yeah, that's what I did. Same thing. I didn't know if anybody people get to me.
Yeah. I know there were a couple of you that weren't. I just wasn't sure how many.
Do we have a restorager? Oh, we don't even have a restorager. That makes a lot of sense.
Nah, we don't. Alright, here's what we're going to do. For the transition, Konami and Psycho, you guys are going to be on me. Frail, Serene, and Zephyrus, you're going to stay on Brass during Murloc phases.
Copy.
Yeah, let's make sure everybody's all buffed up still.
Yeah, the watery graves are right where those 3 streams of water are basically hidden. Around the boss.
I thought it can be all 4 of them. On the far right, doesn't?
No, the far right doesn't. But the one that's like if you look between his legs,
Mhm.
it's probably a little further than they are. But yeah, it's pretty far away.
That's where the problematic stream is coming from, right between his legs.
Getting peed on.
Not that this wasn't known before, but I figured out why we're taking so long to kill some things. We have no survival hunter.
Yeah, Murlocs keep spawning. They don't stop. All right. You can take another like 2 or 3 steps forward, Russ.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Rage should be over here. Your triangle and star.
I'm graved.
Should be okay for this first one. Got the seat.
You're on your own, Bart.
That was a better burn.
And I'm bubbled.
Oh, they're still on you.
Yo, this fight is cancer, dude.
Yeah. This is why I wanted to see Tidewalker. Because this is going to be where we have the most trouble for sure. Bosch is a joke compared to this. Okay, so real quick. If you're a healer and you're scared of Murlocs, running out of the group is the worst possible thing you can do.
I think we're definitely in 6-heal territory for this, though, on live for sure.
I think so, too. We're going to do this once more and then go take a look at TK. I'm honestly not worried about Bosch at all.
I say with that first pack of Murlocs spawned, I popped Tranquility for the healing aggro on me, and I think that's what contributed to my death, is because they weren't expecting them all to be on me.
I mean, also, like, all the Murlocs being on a bear is a bad idea.
Yeah, you got like no heals for like 15 seconds.
That's where like a resto druid's gonna come in really handy because those hots are huge for things that only hit for 800 a tick.
Ooh, Glorak. I have a statement for you real quick. Something my veteran rogue player friend told me about TK trash compared to this place.
Is
TK trash is cancer wrapped in AIDS.
PK trash
Rude.
is
Not wrong.
quite annoying, yes.
mean-
You can get your finger, and we just have to.
3 out of the 4 bosses are easier than the trash in there. About an hour and 50 minutes of trash, and then like 15 minutes of bosses.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Only 4 bosses, but the trash is horrible compared to SSC. So we're hearthing and then going to TK now, right?
No.
No, we're doing this once more.
Attempt.
Then we're going to TK.
Gotcha. I misheard.
But yeah, we'll bring a 6th healer on live for this, and maybe a 2nd prop paladin. We'll see.
Like progression strat wise, should we be like calling for Hellstone on one of the earthquakes and using a bandage on the next sort of thing to help out?
The issue with that is it generates aggro. Theoretically, not too much, right? But
2,000 spread over 12 mobs. Yeah, that's negligible.
3,400.
Maybe after Glorak gets the initial, or the whoever the pally is gets the initial AoE aggro on them. Like once that's been picked up while he's building threat, everybody popping something wouldn't be an issue.
Well, no, like Glorak sending out 2 heals himself will have more aggro than we generate on self heals.
I've hit 3 holy lights every spawn and haven't had aggro on a single mob when it got there.
Do it faster. Do the flash. Like just spam yourself or whoever, probably.
I tried flashes the first time, got 5 of them off, also didn't do anything.
Would your blessings do more threat?
I don't know if there's enough class stacking. Like spamming kings on the warlocks or hunters, probably not.
Shamans is probably your best bet.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. But also no, still.
It's not a bad idea what Junie said. I could swap from Frost Channeling to Improve Blizzard and grab the ones on the door. You do
we don't
rank
lose
one.
too much by going Imp Blizzard at all.
Rank 1 the door ones.
Plan on that for progression then, for sure.
Okay.
And we'll make use of it.
No, you wouldn't swap that. You would swap the Frost Channeling. The mana reduction threat, which is irrelevant. And grab Improve Blizzard. You don't need Permafrost. If you constantly rank ranking.
Alright, let's try it again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and see.
So for locks, make sure you have full mana before that first wave, and then you'll have about 6 seconds to life tap for the next one.
Rancor, can I have your innovate?
Rip.
Brass is down.
Okey-doke.
He got aggro on the pack of Murlocs that came from the front door behind him. I tried picking him up, but I can only hit so many at a time.
I will literally never understand these fucking Murlocs.
Was that a misdirect with volley that hit the wrong tank?
No, because it wouldn't hit him. It did not.
You're running a daycare, Tenric?
That's just mine.
Yes,
Fine works.
that is a yes.
I couldn't MD the second time, so.
No, he must have had healing threat from something else or somehow, because they ran into the room and then just instantly did a 45-degree turn right at Brass.
Alright, get res somehow, and then let's head to TK.
Did you see New Eyes?
The Murlocs found me.
So if we leave, I don't know if you want to deal with reforming it, but like leave the group, it should auto heart this after the 60 seconds. Probably faster than resing and all that.
I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, my hearth is shat, so go straight to TK.
Glorak, who are you using Holy Light on during the transitions?
I was spamming on healers so they didn't fucking die. I also used it on you a couple times.
You should use it on a warlock with their fell armor. You'll do more threat because you heal for more.
It's fair. I mean, when I say it wasn't generating a threat, I mean it wasn't even fucking close. Like, I don't know why the Murlocs just didn't care.
I think it's because like 5-year flash heals is still just like one greater heal for a healer.
Yeah. But I also don't have Salve and have Righteous Fury, so in theory, right, it's generating way more threat.
It should do more threat. I'm ghetto hearthing.
But you're only, that's what, like 90% more threat for your heals? I think one of the heals from a regular healer is still more than 90% of what your heals do. So it should translate to still less.
Yeah. I'll just I'll spec into Circle of Healing on my Paladin, and the other problem is like engineering explosives, the cooldown is slightly too long. Like when that second pack came out, I still had 20 seconds left on nade.
Because their heals are bigger, can you have a Holy Pally help gather them up? Like with them losing the salve, having on Righteous Fury, and lighten up the heals?
I am in literal full BIS phase 1 gear right now, and those things fucking slap.
Yeah, I think the one's hitting you for 800 is a lot of damage.
It's just to group them up, right? Like they grab them off.
Sure, but if they get hit once, they're dead.
I think the improved Blizzard slowing them down before they get to you, buying you the time to pick them up should solve the issue.
And the Pally taunt is limited to 3 targets or something like that?
Yes. Yeah, if Pally
That-
Taunt
that-
was just every target attacking a target, that'd be a different story. But
That wouldn't only buy us time before he gets to the healer. He also gives Taric enough time to pick up enough, probably.
I mean, realistically, Tenric isn't going to be tanking any of them. He is, yeah, he is there just to take them off healers so that they don't die immediately.
Oh no, I mean pick them up from the healers. Once he gets to you, you'll eventually take them off him.
Yeah.
Because he can't generate enough threat to keep them off you.
What I'm thinking about is how would you Tidewalker? Because I know you said you want 2 prop pallies, and that might work week 1, but week 2,
As gear gets better, it gets way easier, right? Like, especially the prop Pally's gear in this particular scenario scales.
Like, are you thinking our Rets go just prot for a few weeks then? Like, because I'm trying to figure out how the hell we end up splitting the next week.
I mean, we have 3 or 4 rostered prop Pallies. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Please get into TK. Where is everybody? Tell me you didn't fly.
Looks like 5's flying. We can.
We literally can't. I guess you guys can fly all the way down to the summoning stone. Actually, I wonder, can a Warlock step outside and just try summoning? I wonder if they lifted the restriction with this face.
Oh yeah, that should be something to try. I think that wasn't until Black Temple.
I think so too. I don't remember exactly when, but I don't know. I kind of expected it not to be in the game at launch just because it's kind of pointless, but
it was 2.1, which was Black Temple.
Still can't summon Ant.
No.
Rip.
All right, so I missed the memo. How did everybody else get there?
After the guy in the middle of the thing, he takes
Same
you.
guy teleports to the Serpent Shrine.
The consortium-looking guy.
I didn't know anything about the teleporting to the Serpent Shrine either. I missed like the first 3 or 4 days that y'all did PTR.
All right, let's get buffed up.
Yeah, so I've still got 4 minutes on Res Sickness.
Why?
Because you said get rest.
Did I also say waste everybody's time?
You said somehow. I thought we'd have at least 10 minutes. Given how slowly we started the day, I thought the transition would take at least as long.
All right, well, I'll take the time to explain some of these trash packs then, because they're annoying as heck. Most of these things are CCable. I guess Vindicators first. That's these ones. Is there another one on the other side? Nope. Cool. So we'll kill that. Is there an Apprentice Starscryer in this pack? There's not. I gotta set up my fucking auto marker for these.
That molten armor.
So let's do. Henrik, you're gonna be on Skull. Brass, you're gonna be on X. I'll take Triangle. Corn, Trap Square, and Ryzen, trap. Circle. You will have to LOS those.
Circle.
Also, yeah, these packs are absolutely just awful, so prepare yourselves for that. Henrik, what do you still need?
Me and Brass both got restlessness from getting out of SSC fast.
You too? Oh my lord.
Once I trap circle.
Hey,
we all
notice the
moving in
pat.
together.
Be careful. Also, enough things are getting CC'd that I'm not dropping consecration, so watch your throw on triangle.
Anybody get a repair bot?
Didn't repair any shit. What the hell?
I didn't have time because, you know, I thought we would come here and do shit.
Also, don't
45
zone out
seconds.
trying to run away from things. Oh, by the way, it's the Vindicators? I think it's the Vindicators. One of these mobs has a cleanse and will dispel CC. So, yeah. Extra frost traps and shit.
Yeah. 15 seconds. I'm good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can open with CC.
No.
That frost trap positioning, not the best.
Sorry.
In the future, for I was taking this first pack for frost trap reasons. Should we just tank Skull-X out there and have the hunters pull their traps in?
Nope,
trap
there's a
Indy?
pat out there that I don't like.
I mean, if the pat's in the far end, but
Yeah, probably not a good idea to stand in front of things.
Square's just wrecking healers.
Nice.
Yeah, I got hit by a starfall.
Like, Is there a specific reason to permanently CC them, or once Skull's dead, can we just pick them up?
We need to kill X2. And yeah.
Triangle, the Legionnaires do an AoE whirlwind as well. I just saw as well.
Mm-hmm. Fly back up.
Everything do some fucking AI in this shit.
Yes, every single one of these mobs is deadly.
If we wait for that patrol to leave, what's the timing on its return? Enough to kill the pack or not really?
Not enough to kill the whole pack, but probably enough to kill Skull and X. And then pull back.
So do you want the frost trap for circle more towards the back of the room?
I want it not in the doorway, because you cannot guarantee that you're going to get circle if it's in the doorway.
If
Put
you
it,
shoot
like,
square
right here.
first,
You can then...
if you shoot square first, he should be the first thing started to walk.
Up against the wall.
I mean, where I'm at back here by the portal entrance, you can LOS behind this archway. Just don't zone yourself out.
all the way back by the door?
I don't think you
where I'm
wanted
at.
it there.
I mean, I could try to LOS it all the way to the door.
Or you have an anti-sap one of them?
No, because I don't want to rely on there being a rogue in raid.
Well, maybe not rely, but while you have one, why not use it?
Because we're practicing. And practice isn't good unless it's done the way that it's done. Alright, let's try this again. New plan. You're going to sheep that one, Kylus. And where are you going to trap that one? Likewise, once Skull is dead, Tenric, we're going to tank the 2 Legionnaires, like, here in the doorway. Just to give people a little bit more room. Oh, hello. They're coming.
We pulled.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pull the Starscar to LOS.
After screen. No.
I have Moon.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it. I got it.
It's already been hit.
Yeah,
I
just
have
kill me.
Moon on it.
Just kill me.
That's like it's already killed a healer.
Alright, kill Sir. I think I've decided the CC is just stupid and we should not do it.
Also, looks like we have plenty of time before the patrol gets back here to kill this pack.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
okay.
let's see.
New plan. We are going to cheap that star dude. I'm pretty sure that I could tank these Astro... If I didn't have the Legionnaires, I could tank the Astromancers LOS of everybody else so that they're not just, you know, sending giant volleys of fire into the raid.
You died. You can just run right back in.
Yeah, like tank
I can
those Vesuvius style.
Yeah.
Where they're behind, but you still get heals.
Because they don't particularly hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't know, still don't see the patrol. It's like you have all the time in the world up there.
I guess my biggest thing is I don't want to wait for the patrol when we zone into TK the first time, you know? It's like, alright, time to wait here for 5 minutes while the patrol goes back and forth.
I mean, how far does it go forward? Could you, like, literally have them
I
push
think it
to
goes
the
all the way
right
to the
here?
Lars room.
No, I
Hey,
mean,
it's coming
far,
back.
How far forward? Do they come to just this,
They
these
stop like
banners?
right here. Like right here.
Alright, because I was saying if
The
you...
issue is not how far they go, it's what they do. So every time they get to a pack, every time they get to a section, they'll do the salute kind of thing. Their martial salutes all the little fuckers. Which makes him take forever. It's not actually that far. And this place is tiny.
Fenric will be on Skull, Brass will be on X, I got Triangle. Squires heal, so please single target DPS them. Here we go.
Do these guys do damage?
Nasty
Okay,
whirlwind
there
on the
it is.
Marshal.
You were saying?
Yeah, Marshall needs to be pulled away.
The other two were dead. Mally could have walked out of that. Now they know. Okay, I'm gonna get the Legionnaires. Teneric Skull, Brass X, Sheep Moon, Trap Square.
Are we
Should
fighting
work
them
out.
back here?
Nah,
Or
we're
in
gonna
the-
walk up into this. The hunters can pull their their, you know, whichever you call it back here though. It's fine.
You want traps again?
Just square. Just square.
On the sheep moon where he's standing. So pull to the left or something.
Hey, here we go. Try and stand near the Legionnaires if you can. Try and pull them off to the side.
Load. Skull's on.
Square after those two die. Try to break CC early though, Teneric, because they do AoE damage.
One bro. Fair enough.
It's a get moon.
Kylos, I said get moon.
Oh. I thought you meant get moon as in cheap it again.
No. I wouldn't tell you to do that because I just assume you're going to do it because it's your job.
Oh, these dropping TKs too, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watching people just AoE mind controls is something.
Are these vulnerable to mind controls?
I do not believe so. It'd be kind
I
of OP.
have not had the free time to test.
Darhole, you have to check.
There's like literally no way.
There's no chance I'm not even gonna waste it.
But this is when to waste that cooldown, right? Like on the off chance. Waste the GCD.
You can soothe them though.
I remember that some of the demons were enslavable, but I don't remember anything about mind control.
You can't mind control in raids.
Are you in range there, Carlos?
I am right here.
Go ahead and do it.
Except when you can.
X away from that.
Yeah, this is fine. You can kill one of the legionnaires while we're waiting for square to pop. Henrik, be ready to grab square. Alright, switch focus to square.
Square's up.
Launch your AoE. Alright, you're all
Jesus
bad.
Christ.
Yeah, one of you professional players that actually knows what shamans do, remind me, what totem is grounding? Is it earth?
Air.
Air? Ew,
It's
disgusting.
in place of the spell power.
Alright, never mind.
Oh, to eat the mind controls.
Probably still worth it though.
Yeah, I was thinking like we could try it, just see if it works.
I mean, it's trash. So people surviving, not wasting time, cooldowns, and
But it is kind of
resources.
the best totem both melee and range have.
And yeah. So when I say CC as many of the hatchlings as possible, I mean like Fangorn, you can hibernate one. Callus, you can sheep one. Just drop freezing traps just in a line down here. Just yeah. Because we're just going to murder them one at a time after the Falconers. Alright. Y'all have no idea what I mean by pulling far back, do you? Come here. Follow the
We're
shiny
just
paladin.
making sure we're close enough for the MDs is all that we're gonna run.
Yep. I want the raid over here though.
Which target do you want MD to which tank?
Skull to Tenric, X to Brassbull.
I'll get Brassbull. Just let me know when you're ready, then I'll throw it up.
Separate the freezing traps a little.
I mean, they shouldn't batch, right?
They do.
But yeah, just for the ease of seeing them.
Hold on, I'm gonna replace my trap. That one's
Yeah.
way too close to the other one.
Sure,
Put
it'd
it
be
up
nice
here.
if I could target the other Falconer, huh?
In a perfect world.
Stuzy, if you just want to MD, like, any of the hatchlings to me, I'm just going to drop Consecrate in this doorway as we pull, so I'll get the extra ones. Or yeah, there you go. You can empty Skull to Fluffy. Alright, cool. I have room. For the sake of the second pack, Circle is Skull and Star is X. Just not sure which one's gonna pat back first. Please do not DPS until we have everything, settled. But it will be hatchlings and Alright, right side's on its way back. Hunters, if you want to get ready with that. Just watch your left here. Go ahead and pull.
We got both.
We got both. Alright, well, that fucking sucks.
Staying in or running out?
Run out. So what do we do when their pats are synced like that? I guess just run deep and pull one?
Distract, maybe.
Yeah. Hunt the
I have a
pool.
funny
and
feeling
death.
that the Dragonhawks probably see through stealth.
Shouldn't.
Let you know in a second.
We can.
I don't think they do though.
We can have one hunter run in and pull one side, whichever after they pat away.
Yeah.
It's reset.
I did test it. The Falconers are still shooting through the wall as well.
Yeah, that's as far as I'm aware, that is a vanilla bug, which means that they will probably not fix it.
Are they reset?
They don't see through stealth.
Could that second packet probably pull because of the fact that the Falconers can shoot through the wall? They probably saw everyone up there by the door through the wall.
No, they just got too close to us. They come right up to the door. And they're synced together.
Alright, let's get them rebuffed.
Not
think
immune
pulling
to
them.
distract either.
Yeah. Pulling them when they're far away is really the... Or distract them if you have the rogues, what they call.
They can't see through stealth, Anti?
Nope. Sure can't.
Awesome.
No, I think what triggered the immune was the Falconeers, not the Hatchlings.
Immune to freezing trap. Okay.
The birds, the phoenixes or whatever, are slowable.
I would suggest just...
Kylus was able to frost nova them, isn't that the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
I could just kite tank them. They also silence. So
We
my
could
threat's gonna be...
Blizzard tank them. Or the Warlock just AoE them while I just put down the Emperor Blizzard. Time to go get that?
How much health do they have?
So,
100K?
though they are slowable, they're still pretty quick. So even slowed, they'll get to you.
Can't we just change frost traps down this whole fucking hallway and just AoE spam?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. One frost trap here.
Got it.
One right here. One right here.
And earthbinds too. Like, we got lots of CC.
Who do you want skull to?
Same empty targets. Skull to Flippy Butt and X to Brass. Auntie, if you could go distract the lefts. Oh, never mind. Did you already cycle them?
He did it. He already did it.
Nice. All right, let's pull this.
Yeah, I
Let's see
had
what
you,
we can do.
boss.
Go, hunters, go.
So falconers can't be slowed.
No.
No.
Just the birds.
Just birds.
The birds do a wing buffet. AoE the birds, please. We should have been doing that the instant they came through the doorway.
Everybody's still killing falconers.
Yeah, in retrospect, marking those skull and X probably not the best idea. I forget that people tends to tunnel vision that. Alright, these don't hit hard enough to CC, and the silence is annoying, but I can still hold threat. And yes, they have an AoE wing buffet, so that's the most annoying part, in my opinion.
You want melee on the falconers?
They die really quick.
Sure.
I got Impel Blizzard now. No need to frost up.
Actually, you know what? Fucking.
If you sorry, can I just interject there? If you tank the birds here with your bum in the corner here, the ray can just stand like on this side, and no one gets knocked around too much.
Yeah.
All the can back into this.
Alright, let's try that. I'm just gonna tank the birds right here. Don't AoE the birds. Kill the falconers first. The birds are annoying, but it's whatever. Good pull.
Just a couple seconds on empty.
Well.
Silence scared the death of me.
Don't think school there.
There's one in the back, just can't be.
Cool. Fun. Alright, now we get to do the big bird.
As long as I'm not close to the birds, I can like spam dispel on you. I was trying to, but got silenced a few times.
You aggroed them and they killed me.
Let's make sure we've got Shadow Prod on everybody, please. These do an AoE mana burn. You can't avoid it. We're going to pull one at a time. They also do a charge that hits the furthest person away from them and does a knockback. So Teneric and Brass, you guys are going to just, fight for them, and I'm going to stand way far away and be useless. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
It's another mob with a buffer, by the way. So everyone needs to back into a corner. So where the hunters are is a good spot. Just here.
Ah.
And yeah, everyone just piles up in this corner, and you lose your mana, but no one gets knocked around, and you just kill it really quick.
All right, hunters. If you see an opening where you can pull one and only one, feel free. Just MD it to 10 Orc abreast. You're gonna want to be in the corner breast.
Alright, they're tauntable as well.
Mm-hmm. Look at all these melee weaving professionals. Go and pull the next one quickly while it's there. And onto the other side.
That little buffet makes me want circle of healing so bad.
Ow. He charged me, I judged him, he got mad.
You can't judge a book by its feathers.
Look like they have scales. Fish. I
Other one's on the other side right now. We just walk up into it. Oh, is it coming all the way around? Nice. Yeah, just head up that ramp. Your back's to the wall. Or this. This works too. Alright, cool. Boss time. Tanks, we're going to spread ourselves along the platforms up top. Man, I really wish I had a graphic for this.
So when Alar dies, we also need to pull our hunter pets out so they don't die.
Yes. It's like 10,000 fire damage. It's not too bad.
Is it for both phases?
I believe it's just phase 1.
So all the healers are just down on ground level with the tanks with their backs on the edge of those platforms.
Meteor. Mm-hmm. You need 5 at least to survive it.
Alar goes up into the center of the room and turns into a giant flaming rock. We need a stack. I'll mark myself star for that purpose. All right, Brass, you're going to take the left 2. Tenric will take the center 2. I'll take the right 2. And
Are we
we'll see how
saving the
that
ads for
goes.
phase 2?
I don't really... If you've...
We thought so when we killed it yesterday. Because it deals 2% damage to the boss every ad you die, and then you can stack up like 6 or 9 of them. Wasn't too hard to tank.
I'm not seeing 6 platforms.
Yeah, 2 behind, technically. Anyway.
Yeah, the ledges at the back here are apparently platforms.
Quote-unquote platform.
Okay. Thank you.
So Brass, you'll be on these 2 on the left. Henrik, you'll be on these 2 on the right. And I'll get the 2 in the back.
Do you want the same tanks on consecutive platforms? I thought we were supposed to hopscotch each other. Leapfrog, so that there's always a tank when he gets to the next platform.
I feel like you can get there quickly enough, but... Yeah, okay. Let's try this then. I'm going to grab... Yeah, that's the other issue, is pre-nerf doesn't have an order to the platforms. Yeah, we're just going to try it my way real quick.
So do you want me just to stay on this side until he does come over? Or in between
Yeah.
the two platforms I'm assigned to.
Exactly. That's not your two platforms though. You're like between here and here-ish. I'm gonna be back here-ish.
Okay.
Brass are gonna be over here-ish. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, last thing, but super important. Tanks have target debuffs on. This is Ebon Rock style. When your partner during phase 2 gets a debuff, taunt off of them. Because it's 80% armor reduction and it's not fun. Alright, let's just give it a shot. It's enough of this. People seeing the fight will make it a lot easier. Let's go ahead and MD to Brass to start it off. Here we go.
On the site, Brass.
Where's your thumb at right now?
On my mouse?
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Oh, you mean the other thumb. Also, Tanks, make sure you're picking up your mini ads when the platforms swap. Yeah, you're right about 2 buffets. It's not too bad.
I think I could have done 1.
Can be resisted.
Why the fuck is that a mechanic?
Rancor, can I have your innovate?
Watch the threat resets, team. Also, where are the little Lars?
Quills?
Beware.
Get down, Tanks.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't quick enough. Back to Brass. Ashman, find Tenric, get him up. Tenric, get me.
Quills?
Beware.
Fucking can't mind flame when he's in the air.
You just stand right in the middle of the platform.
Alright,
30
Brass is
yards
going
away.
to have it for the kill. Get a fort on me and Tenric if you can, Frail.
I'm still up top, by the way, so
Yeah.
I'll jump down.
She's definitely dying here, so come on down.
Got Glora.
That hurts.
Yep, I did mention that. Yeah, don't stand in the center here.
Bye, Darrell.
Right. Bye, Darrell.
By group 1.
Go ahead and
Somehow
launch.
180,000 threat.
Henrik. Oh, you tanking.
Yeah, what's up with the threat meter?
I do not know.
Looks fine on my screen.
I mean, everybody having
Stack on star,
115.
stack on star, stack on star.
This is how a bear dies.
Henrik, buddy.
Spread. You gotta spread.
Needed a taunt there, Henrik. I'll find those down. If you kill these embers, they do damage to Alar.
Yep.
Stack. Spread. Alright, y'all see how easy this fight is, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Release from back.
Do you want us to focus on the ads or passive cleaving?
You can passively cleave them. It's just like it's worth seeding. It's worth multi-shotting. It's worth all of that.
And for the sake of running back, the PTR gives you free gold if you talk to a vendor. Go buy your epic flying for next time.
I refuse to get it unless they can get it for real.
We're not going to be running back next time. Once people see these fights, like honestly, we come in here with a full group Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's kind of just falls over. Bring 6 healers for Tidewalker. I probably bring 6 healers for progression in general, despite the fact that it's not exactly necessary on the rest of the fights. But smooth this out.
I was reading a quick strat that just recommends having 2 for the tombs. One just stays there for the farthest guy, and the other one just helps spot with the other 2.
I don't remember why, but I'm sure we had a holy paladin basically standing between Tidewalker and the watery graves to heal those victims as they got dropped.
Maybe just because they're quick, easy, single target healing. And also don't contribute inspiration to the tanks.
So immediately after that meteor falls, we all have to spread.
Spread.
Yeah, because he's going to dive bomb the location of the meteor. So, yeah. Alright, thanks. Let's get to our spots and do it again.
Here we go.
Anybody know if it's intentional that she's not spawning mini LRs during the transitions here?
Yesterday we had one try where we got like 12, and another one where we got 0.
Don't feel like this was a random thing back in the day.
Or to the edge.
You guys gotta watch your fucking threat, honestly. There's a full threat reset, or not a full threat reset when she transitions platforms. So if it's a new tank and you have threat, and I can't fucking taunt her because I'm a fucking paladin. I forgot about that. I hate paladins.
There's an Ember.
Eric.
That's unfortunate. Tenor, get to it.
We kill the Embers, do we not?
No, save them for next phase.
No.
But they do need to be tanked by somebody that's not a healer. Okay.
Yeah, that was the confusion.
We also then will need to leave one healer with the non-current tanks because
I have a completely new plan for this because paladins are actually ass. Because I literally can't taunt a Lar.
So you just chill down there.
Yep, yep. I'm gonna chill down there, and you guys are gonna take 3 each. Anybody gonna heal Rest? No.
There is
Okay. All right, I'm back. Stop healing.
Does
I
it
don't
reset
think
in the hallway?
I don't think we'll need all healers on the current main tanks. We could probably position 1 or 2.
I mean, that's yeah. I think people just need to react a little more quickly.
Like I was max range healing.
It
Brad.
did
When
reset
he went
from the
when
hallway.
he went for you, I started running like as soon as he started moving, and I could not get to you in time. I got burst speed, can't get there fast enough.
Which means tanks, when the embers spawn, just let them go. Let them come to the healers, and I'll grab them from there. I haven't played a paladin in so fucking long. I forgot that the taunt only works if it's targeting somebody else.
Are you gonna try and tank them in like the dead center of the room?
I'm just gonna tank them wherever the stack is. Basically, I'm just gonna pull them around with you guys because we're not killing them. So.
Oh my god.
What?
What about putting the survival hunter in group 1 to give brass?
We don't have one right now, as far as I'm aware.
Well, in the case when we have the optimal group.
Prior to first alert pull, my vape rolled off the table and exploded.
Nice.
I've been trying to clean it up in between fucking attempts here. Oh my god.
Does it smell good in your room now?
No, everything's coated in like fucking vape juice, dude. I'm gonna have to like sanitize this shit because it's like toxic for dogs.
Alright, let's do it again.
All I heard was you should stop vaping.
Fuck 'em up.
You don't have the legs to be my wife, 5.
You don't know.
Here we go. What I'd like to do is now my two platforms are the two to the left and right of me.
I was
Tenric would
literally
be
just about to say that. Tenric, you're always going to be the 3 platforms opposite brass.
I already am.
You read my mind.
This is nice.
Brass is down.
You mean resin him to pick it back up when it transfers?
Yeah, I'm just coming up to pick him up. Get a battle res on brass if we have it. I think it's still down for 3 minutes or so.
Watch threat locks.
Mine's not up.
Can they even pull off?
Yeah. If top threat isn't in range, he flame buffets.
That's
Wherever this next platform is, Teneric, it's gotta be.
Yep.
It's on Ligma for some reason.
Beware.
Okay. Get down, get down. Healers be ready. There's gonna be quite a few flame buffets here. Back on Teneric.
Yeah, we're all sitting well above 130% and not pulling.
That might be a bug. I have no idea. Alright, get out of the center of the room, get away from alarm. You can start damaging these embers, just don't kill them yet. Teneric, be ready for the boss.
Yep.
Fangorn, what's
Hey,
your rebirth look like?
1 minute.
Alright, go ahead and kill the embers.
Kill them one by one. They explode.
Yeah, don't AoE these. Be ready to heal melee a little bit. Oh, just give it up. Poor fucking melee. Holy fuck.
Yeah, fuck
don't
this
kill
fight.
them. Don't kill them.
Stop.
Meteor.
Stack. Just stack over there. Don't try to come to me. I'm fucking dead.
You don't take any damage if it's not on you.
Spread out.
Don't kill the Ember and Raid.
DMM put a mother.
So we're supposed to kill the embers or not?
Yes. You just have to kill them one at a time.
Got the armor debuff on me, I need a taunt or something.
Yeah, mine resisted, so good luck.
Pray to the RNG dodge gods.
Stack. Don't kill this ember. It's in the middle of the spread. Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, not enough people alive. Alright, healers, we need to figure out what's going on with the tanks phase 1.
I was trying to run like at 5 seconds left. I would just run to the opposite side of the room in case he did. I missed it one time, but we definitely need to have somebody gone to the other tanks if it flies across the room.
First attempt being better than the rest of these attempts is not a great sign. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Frail. When there's like 5 seconds left on a transition, you're gonna come right here and stand in the dead center of the room, so you can get to wherever you need to go faster.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I missed the cue once. And things get hectic.
Speaking of positioning, when I drop my totems in the middle, we can reach them from all the places. It's not until that first 2-minute ones expire and I have to redrop them that it's probably not worth a trip to the middle. But the next time we cross it, I drop them in the middle on my way just to maximize ease of range and fewer times having to redrop them.
Okey doke.
Does that mean we're ready?
It means I typed ready check and it didn't happen. Team, it's the PTR. Why don't you have food buffs?
Too expensive.
I don't think you can buy them from the vendors.
You can.
Yep.
From which one?
Yeah, all the
General
foods.
goods.
All right, let's do it.
So if the bird's not gonna freak out, if we're pulling aggro from down below, as soon as it gets in range, are we good to open up?
I guess so. Just prepare
Until
for
we
that.
find out otherwise.
Yeah, prepare for that not to be the case on live.
It seems to not be resetting threat when he jumps.
It doesn't.
Which it should.
It does not. I'm not entirely certain if... I don't know. I remember there being threat resets in this fight, but I could be an idiot.
I did this over Rogue. I remember the platform switching with reset threat.
You
and you
down?
had to like stop.
Beware.
Yep, literally can't mind flee in that phase. It's so dumb.
20 yards.
So that's like the 4th time in a row he's come to this platform after quilling.
I wouldn't count that as fact.
I'm saying each successive time it happens increases the probability that it's hard-coded.
Might just be because that's the initial platform we sent him to, too. Don't know.
Melee, be ready to get down.
Alright. Henry, can I get your intermediate with that?
I'm way down.
Thank you.
Don't kill it.
Switch to different one.
Stage 2. Don't kill that in raid. Do not kill that in raid. Alright, go ahead and kill the little one.
It's on brass.
Bust.
Yeah, and go and lust.
Taunt it back when you need rage.
I'm just pooling right now.
News, you got drums?
Stack.
Those
Don't kill it. Don't
kill
kill
the
those
ads,
ads.
man.
Do not kill this ad. Do not kill this ad. Get your fucking DPS off of this fucking ad. Jesus, you guys.
Yeah, those need to die before we have to stack.
On me, brass is down.
Yeah, I think only like maybe 2 or 3 of us were even DPSing that.
That's it. There was 2 of us on it.
Armor debuff on me. If I can live another 5 seconds, I'll be res brass before we stack.
Stack up.
Are you wanting people to be ignoring those ads this whole time, Glorak?
No, but they need to die at certain periods of time and one at a time, and people just aren't listening.
I mean, right after we spread here and you have them in their own spot, that's when they should die, right?
In theory, but they can't die together, and people just keep fucking... Yeah.
Are you positive you can't tank 2 of them dying at once?
No, it 100% does like 8k, 9k damage.
I've only been watching you dip to about just over half each time.
I've almost died twice to a single
Okay.
one exploding, because healers are paying attention to the actual time.
Never mind.
If we put a skull on it, do you think that'll help get the...
Stack.
Sure, but I just want people to pay attention to the fucking tank dying every time. Can we stop talking about the ads? They're not the problem.
It's just me and Psycho left.
The problem is people dying and tanks dying. The ads don't do shit to me. Let's do everybody a favor and talk about why we're wiping before we talk about how to optimize the fight for DPS and Parses.
I'm just gonna stop healing raid and only heal tank.
Let's do it again.
Coming in this time around.
I want hunters and hunters only on phoenixes during phase 2. I'll mark skulls.
Beware.
Test your theory, Brass. Again.
Oh, it's Thunder's fault. There you go. So it's good, knock.
Don't have it.
He's close to dying.
Alright,
Hunters, skull.
Thank you.
Stack. Not in the fire.
On me, I taunted. I'm down. And melt armor on Brass.
Stack.
Running through a flame patch is probably not a good idea before this dive bomb. It increases the damage you're going to take from the dive bomb. Was that Reckoning pulling healing aggro when he came back up there? Because me and Brass both taunted, like he ran right for him.
At which point?
When he came back up after the first dive bomb, he ran right for you, and me and Brass both taunted because no, you had aggro as a healer.
Yeah, I got like charged and stunned by him.
After the Meteor, tanks should be the only ones staying where they're at.
I mean, we still got to run out for the when he pops back up, but usually we run right back on top of him. Like we don't run far at all.
It's not about misdirect our hull. That's what we were talking about, the threat meter the first time. The threat for phase 2 for whatever reason is really fucking weird. People are just like being given 200,000 threat at the beginning.
Yeah, he just ran over, killed me, but then he was right on Brass. Like it seemed okay. Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, it's still tauntable. It's just random people are getting insane amounts of threat for no reason.
Does he have like a type of charge that he does in someone?
I don't understand the question.
He himself does not charge. He just when he pops up, like Lark said, someone that gets a high threat, like Reckoning had it there when he came out with the first dive bomb.
Oh, he's done it twice to me where he just charges me, like he moves really fast to me and then goes after the tank afterwards.
Yes, he has a charge.
We have Psycho. It's gonna be sweet.
Do you want to mark Brass with something too, with the triangle or something?
Yeah, why are we? Oh, I guess it divides the damage.
We're
I bet there's a lower limit though.
We're stacking for Meteor and spreading for dive bomb. And no, we don't need more than one stack for Meteor, because if we split the raid, people are going to get one shot, because their health is so fucking low for some reason.
I was just wondering if there's a lower limit so that not everyone is taking the damage.
The damage is split among people.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know if there's a lower limit where it only goes down so low.
Dive bomb appears, and dive bomb's the ability is what you're calling the meteor, and it does 5,000 damage.
No, not pre-nerf.
Okay. Wish we had live logs to see how hard that ability's actually hitting.
Yeah. It hit legit for 8k.
I got hit for 7.8.
Hit Ryzen for 6. Hit. Let's see who else died to it.
I was also getting meleeed by one of the things, so.
Yeah, threat on those things is weird too.
Yeah, I got meleeed twice by it, so it wasn't the meteor that killed me, it was the second melee swing afterward.
Lark, are you tending to run to the same location after each dive bomb with the ads?
Yeah, I try to get to the same
just
corner.
Okay.
We're gonna have actually Reckoning. You're gonna be on me during phase 2. All the other healers are gonna be on the regular tanks and raid things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sticking to main tank, like blue.
So, I want to try something. I think I can try it myself though. Kylus, friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to sacrifice your body for the sake of science?
Sure.
Okay. We're all gonna stack for Meteor, except you're not going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to bop you and see what happens.
I mean, I can ice block it as well.
I know. That's part of the reason I'm choosing you, is if I miss it, you've got it too.
Okay.
Are you thinking it targets single stack people versus a big stack?
I have seen that happen a lot on the PTR, and somebody else just whispered me saying that they've seen it happen, so we'll see.
Talking about dive bomb?
Yeah.
Supposed to be random.
It is. But also it's Blizzard.
Yeah, what type of damage is it? Isn't it fire or physical? No, it's physical.
It's fire.
It's fire, yeah.
Is Veil elements now?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you put Psycho in our group, Lark, instead of you?
Sure.
No.
I'm gonna run out of mana, but
Yeah, no, you need the mana. Don't do that.
Is everybody ready?
I'm also healing you with Vamp Embrace, so.
Fucking arcane mages.
Alright, let's do it.
Take one of the warlocks over there.
Fuck you worried about your parses for? It's just progression.
Not about the parses.
That was yesterday, Jenny. I'll have to take a look at that later.
So it sounds like the damage isn't spreading. It's literally just an AoE flat then, right?
I don't know.
Judging off that, do you want to try
My
spreading for this?
my reference is last week's PTR runs. I haven't looked at any from this week yet, so I know last week it wasn't. It was nerfed last week. It wasn't the pre-nerf version.
Yeah. What? I guess what I'm wondering is the damage actually being dispersed, or is it just being stacked?
I don't know. We'll send Kylus out of the stack and see what happens. And so far, this pattern seems fixed too, which is not supposed to be the
Yeah.
case.
Can we get totems, group 3?
Like, that would be really, really weird.
They're in the middle. I'm getting them. If you're at range,
Really
you'll
that
have
short of
them.
a range?
It's 30 yards. Like, I'm in range to
Standing
attack and
right
get
in the
them.
stack, I'm not getting it.
On the upside, I'm redropping them because we're at 2 minutes.
Looks like with our main raid too, probably don't even need that bear on the other side. We'll be able to kill it before it moves that way.
Assuming that the pattern stays. I don't want to make that assumption because it's not supposed to be fixed.
Yeah, a lot of this seems overly scripted right now. It's weird.
Get down. Just kidding.
If we didn't have that bear tank right there, we would have took like 8 stacks.
Gloric taunt Tenric.
Huh, you actually meleeed me.
Don't be in the middle.
You don't want to be over here for me.
You want to go ahead and list since we got everybody right now?
Henrik, if you can get me.
No, I want to wait until after the battle.
Someone used theirs already.
Meteor.
Alright, every stack, cut the stomps.
Don't DPS those. Stop.
Nope. Alright, hunters back on these.
On me? Fuck. On brass. There you go. I was just autoing. That was weird.
Henrik, can you get me? Can you get a chance?
I already did.
Oh.
Meteor.
Ooh, that was not fast enough.
Yeah, you got hit for 72k, so it does disperse. Now we know.
Woo!
I'm sorry. I got hit by 142k.
140k, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
I can taunt
Okay,
2 seconds.
please don't DPS the ads while they're in the raid. It takes me a second to pick them up.
On me, on me.
Alright, hunters, back to your thing. Fangorn, get Darhole up.
Stack.
Don't take this res until after dark.
Mhm.
Don't kill these. Do not kill these. Alright, hunters kills skull.
Taunt resisted. Stun brass. Do you need me to gain one up or no?
Stack.
Wait until after this. We'll find. Nope. Yeah, get me up.
Eddie down.
Sorry, I got knocked out of my range.
Yeah, there's not enough people left. Alright. We'll come back here on Wednesday. This is mildly pathetic. Hey, look at logs. It seems like we're taking. Somebody said Kyle's took 70k from the Meteor.
150.
140 something.
100.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems excessive. It shouldn't be.
Yeah,
that
that seems. Yeah. I don't remember it being that high.
Yeah, because the entire raid going to 10% after every Meteor is like. I don't get it.
So have you noticed the spike in Frozen Rune prices lately?
I've got tons of them saved up just for this, but it's still like. That
So
shouldn't be necessary.
150k divided by 25 people, because that's how much you got hit for, is 6k per
6K.
person.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. That's kind of awesome, though.
So
It's-
if we
It's survivable. It's one of those things that I think the
And then-
play is take the Meteor, everybody spreads out really quickly, bandages themselves, and picks it back up again.
Bandages will help. The problem is with like when does the flame ring / those two ads coming out? If we're not healing right away, that's what's just gimping people real quick.
is anybody resisting the damage?
It
It's
is
one of those
resistible.
mechanics that if a couple people don't stack and soak it, people die. So it's really important to have 25 stacked.
Yeah, we can't have people dying for no reason. And again, moving through the flames also is, a bad idea.
So the shaman could potentially just all swap, drop their fire resist totems for that hit, and then swap back to what they were doing.
Yeah, it is partially resistible, it looks like. Or resistible.
And when you're talking about that much damage and you add 70 resist to everybody for that hit,
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was obvious enough that I didn't have to say it out loud, but yes. DPS in general also just seemed a little low.
Looks like TK will be a step up from SSC at least.
It really shouldn't, though. Like, Alar is not hard. Loot Reaver is Loot Reaver. Solarian is 2 mechanics. KT
Yeah, I
is
mean,
KT,
Alar with
yeah.
150k AoE damage is an interesting fight, though.
But, like, should anybody ever die to that? No. Like, it's yes, it's damage that exists, but does it matter? It shouldn't.
Yeah.
The only problem I see with it is the wombo combo with the fire afterwards.
I mean, honestly, the fucking like Meteor could be like a Prince mechanic where it brings everybody down to exactly 1 HP, and we should still be okay.
The comment about parsing about ads, like I don't know where the fuck that came from, but we aren't dealing with the ads properly. Like we're wasting a ton of mana just healing you because you're tanking ads for way too long. Like there's no reason to tank them that long. We should just kill them one by one quickly.
The problem is nobody's listening to other things. Like people are failing basic mechanics. I'm not gonna distract them with ads when they're not doing anything. Like Zephyrius is healing me just fine. Like there's no issue there. The ads are more effective DPS than DPS in the boss, but people are still killing at the wrong time. Them at the wrong times. Like I literally told nobody but the hunters to attack them, and yet of those 4 people, we still had one of them kill an ad in the raid right after a meteor. We had another one kill an ad while I was at half health and died. Like it.
Yeah, I got you.
People just need to. I need people to learn their job first, and then I'll start adding things for them to worry about.
All the kills I've seen, no one kills ads. They don't die at all.
Yeah, the ads are secondary at best.
Yeah, that is another option, to literally just burn the boss fast enough that you don't to deal with the ads at all.
I'll have to go back into the video and check to see how much health the ads have. But theoretically, each ad is worth more DPS on the boss than the ad itself is, but I suppose they'd have to be fully debuffed too. Yeah, I don't know. I'd imagine burning the boss is probably just faster. I'll do the math on that. Also,
That's at
tanks.
like 100.
Is
100k.
Yeah, is DBM yelling at you for melt armor?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Wait, is it yelling at you when your partner gets melt armor, or is it yelling at you when you get melt armor?
When your partner gets it.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Are the ads slow?
I don't think it matters. They really just don't do enough damage to care.
My thinking was we get them down, all of them equally, and then just have like a big boom go off. All of them die at once. Slow blizzard, and you just
There's
book
no
it before
benefit
they
towards
blow?
doing that. Like, really,
It's more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, there's just no reason to do that. You're talking about coordinating something like that in a already individually coordinated fight. It's just, yeah.
Oh no, that will give room for like more AoE on the ads.
Well, yeah, I don't know. AoE doesn't really need to take place on them.
Are this morning's PTR logs up yet?
I'm uploading right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna add a 6th healer for all content for progression until things get a little bit more manageable, I think.
Well, close on its own.
Thanks for the raid, my dude. So catch us later.
Fucking Kenji. How'd you like Prop Pally?
In current expansion, not so great.
Oh, they're fucking. Ugh. They're so awkward. Stupid taunt ability.
This might be a really dumb question, but how do I get a hold of more sharpening stones and shit while I'm here in PTR?
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I as soon as Alar landed in front of me and I figured out that I couldn't taunt it and everybody else had 150,000 threat, I was like, oh, nice.
You should be able to just copy another character over that has them on them.
And then just mail them to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Or just go out and farm on the PTR, huh?
If your live character's name is already taken on